Now joining us in the studio, Jon Chu.
What's up? What's up?
Great to have you here.
Thank you. It's good to be here. Good to be here.
You are so busy, so we need to find time in your schedule. Like, you have no time. You're like 2 or probably more blockbusters that you're working on.
Yes.
Some we don't know yet. Commercials.
Yes, and
YouTube
Justin
channel.
Bieber is always hitting me up on, texting me, come on, let's hang out, let's go out, let's chill. So,
We gotta throw in Bieber, some
course,
love. Come on.
Well, it's good to be here. I didn't know how such a big audience you have. They're like, there's so many people. Wow.
Huge audience.
It's crazy.
They're all here for
it's
you.
Crazy.
So you've been taking on YouTube by storm.
Yes.
Besides the fact, working with someone like Bieber, he came from YouTube, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was like an example of a breakout star.
Yes.
Has YouTube been a place that you've been passionate about for a long time?
Yeah, getting into YouTube in like 2006 after shooting my first movie, it was just a place where it was just fun and creatively free. Going from a movie where we had, certain rules to do in a movie, especially a dance movie, to then going online and just seeing that anything goes. You can have exorcism of Honey Boo Boo Child. You could have dancing zombies with violins. You can do, it's still going. It's more and more crazy as we go, and it fuels me. It's like a laboratory of thinking, oh, these are great ideas, and it's sort of the consciousness of the world coming together. So
how did DS2DIO come to be? What was the inspiration behind that?
Well, we found being online. We had this battle with Miley Cyrus back in the day with our AC/DC crew, and we battled her on YouTube, and we met a lot of dancers, amazing dancers that needed to be seen, and YouTube fans were like, we want to see more, we want to know more about this dancer, that dancer, and we realized that dance was going through a huge revolution online. This is where the new dance studio was happening. It wasn't in a physical place anymore. All the walls had come down, and someone in Japan was learning a move from someone in Germany, which then a guy in New York is remixing all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we wanted to create a hub for that. And so we got sort of our filmmakers that I know from the filmmaking side and the dancers that I know from the movies and the things that I work on, and merged it all together to create a dance hub for all of YouTube to come share and see, and even get a job sometimes, because sometimes we'll go there to look, actually a lot, we'll go there to look for talent. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So how does it differ creating, obviously you work on huge films versus the YouTube space?
Well, a movie is very, presentational. You're doing it for people in the dark, and you're doing it for a group of people, and you're presenting a story. Online, we're presenting a story in almost a fifth dimension. Like, the interaction with the audience is so important. It's a huge. There's no other medium, not television, not movies, that can present a story in this way. It's literally like you're around a fire telling a horror story or any story, and people are speaking up while it's going on.
The bonfire effect.
Exactly.
As I like to call it. How did you get into the whole dance genre?
I love dancers. I'm just around them. They're way cooler than me.
You don't dance.
I don't
Can you
dance.
do the Running Man?
I know. I can do the Running Man. Actually, Roger Rabbit, Running Man. I'm your guy, especially at a wedding or in a graveyard with a violinist. But I'm not a dancer, and it was just. I love being around them. They're just so free. I think as artists, they're creatively creating things all the time, and they're just cool to be around. You can walk into any club and be the biggest nerd like I am, and suddenly be the center of the place because you're with dancers and they own the space. And girls, and everyone's coming around. But oh wow, it's amazing. All
right, we're gonna go to the fan chat right now, Ethan.
Yeah, the people in the chat room are really excited to have you here, Jon. One in particular, Purple Pencils, has been commenting nonstop. That's her username, or he. We don't know. So I'm going to ask the question for Purple Pencils, but I'm going to try to do it as Purple Pencils' voice sounds in my head at this point. How does it feel to make the most amazing videos ever? Sorry if it's a dude, I don't know.
Thanks, Purple Pencils. It's been fun to make videos. I assume if Purple Pencils, I assume she's a Bieber fan. And I just did a music video for him, with him actually, because it was Beauty and the Beat, where it was this whole thing. I think you guys actually showed it.
That was epic, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
So whose idea, when that comes together, is it his idea? Is it collaboration? Are you hanging out like at home, chilling, eating breakfast, brunch together after a night, a pajama party? Maybe?
That's pretty much what it was. No, yeah, I directed this live tour, so his world tour that's going around right now, and we were just sitting there and he needed to do a music video, and literally it was a collaboration of figuring out, we got to do something big, we got to do something crazy, let's tell a story by involving your fans and involving the media, and so he started to plant these things about his tapes getting stolen, and that was crazy because random people started faking things that they had of this fake stolen footage. So it was really bizarre. It was an experiment to see like, wow, there's a lot of evil people out there who'll just jump on this story and make up things. And then we also, we're probably evil as well, we created a fake Twitter handle to start teasing Justin and like threatening him, and then releasing the video online as a final thing, and it was a fun thing to
messing
sort of
with
put
people's
together.
heads.
Yes.
All those believers.
It was fun. It's a prank. We all did it. They know that Justin pranks me all the time. He takes over my Twitter feed and stuff. But so this was something for us to all to be involved in. And Justin literally shot it himself. I mean, he has that camera. He's holding it. He's going around. We didn't have monitors to check how good it was. We had to like shoot it 5 times and then check to see how good it was. It was
so
just
cool.
it was.
Well, you
it was
changed the
crazy.
way a video is made. I mean, now the studios are gonna be like, why do you need that much money? You could just shoot it with the phone.
Yeah. I don't know if that's a good thing, but.
And how long did post take on that?
We did it fast. I mean, we only shot it, I want to say, like 3 weeks ago or something. It was fast.
Wow.
But it was really fun. And we think we shot it in one night at Raging Waters in San Dimas, and it was just everyone's like freezing cold in their bathing suit, and Nicki Minaj is there, Justin shooting it. It was just it was very surreal.
That's an experience.
So, yes.
Cool. We're gonna go back to the fan chat right now, Ethan.
We got tons of questions. This is from Diaz Denastri. He or she asks, John, what happened with you and Adam Savani? How's the AC/DC Adam Chu dance crew now?
Awesome, thanks, DS. We did the AC/DC dance crew a long time ago. Adam Savani, who's in Step Up 2 and 3 and 4. Awesome guy, amazing dancer. He was 14 years old at the time. Miley Cyrus left a message on his answering machine after seeing the movie saying, great job, but didn't leave her number. So he called me, he's like, how do I get her number? I'm like, well, that's creepy for me to go call her agent and get her number, but she has a YouTube channel, and we have a YouTube channel, let's make a dance video and challenge her. So we did, and we made it with all these people, and then about 2 days later, she made one back, and she put in Channing Tatum, and that was sort of a slap in our face because he was in Step Up 1. So we got Adam Sandler, Lindsay Lohan, so many people,
Can we
Amanda
create a dance-off
Bynes,
with
Chris
someone
Brown.
else? Can we just have you on our dance-off side?
Let's do it. Let's
God,
challenge
come on.
someone. Justin Bieber, we challenge you to a dance-off.
We do. We challenge you to a dance-off. Can you do the robot like this?
Can you do it? You do not want to mess with the Beliebers.
Okay.
Let me tell you, purple pencil, if she gets angry, that pencil sharpens and will stab you in the heart. I promise you that.
That is intense.
Yes.
All right, as a filmmaker,
Yes.
you have, we need to mention this because I was getting a ton of tweets about this when you said you were going to be on the show. G.I. Joe Retaliation.
Yes.
Huge movie coming out March 29th. Congratulations.
Thank you,
It's been
thank
a long
you.
time coming.
Yes,
A
yes.
lot of fans out there want to know, did you bring some of your knowledge of LXD into that? Like, how do you transition from doing all these big, dance, documentary style, movies and videos to now action, special effects, and a huge idea in blockbuster?
Well, it's been fun because every, in the movie business, it's all just storytelling.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what genre. I love all genres of movies. So every time I've jumped to do a dance movie, I was never a dancer before, so jumping into a dance movie was going to another world. Doing a documentary, Justin Bieber, I didn't know a ton about Justin. I've never done a documentary. Just threw myself into that world. You get to go on this adventure. And same with G.I. Joe. Got to just throw myself. I was a huge G.I. Joe toy fan. But never done an action movie, never done a movie on that scale. So it was really fun to just throw myself into that military and ninja world. And yeah, we're really excited. I think it's a big, crazy movie. We're turning it 3D right now. And actually, to get that movie, at the same time I was doing LXD, which is on our DS2DIO channel. It's superheroes that dance, which is kind of crazy. But in order to get G.I. Joe, the producers were like, we're not quite sure that shooting dance is the same thing as shooting action. Tell us why it is the same. And so I started to actually just pull up LXD episodes and show them some of our action sequences.
Cool.
And after seeing that, they were like, we get it. So really doing these web videos, which seems so counterintuitive to making a big blockbuster movie, helped me get the job for G.I. Joe. So it's all full circle, and it's all just storytelling.
So that's cool for people to hear who are creating online, that it's possible to make that transition, and people do take what you're creating online seriously.
Yeah, and I think we're at an day and age where everyone's a creator. Everyone's making music, they're editing their own stuff, they're shooting their own stuff, they have equipment that looks great, everyone's a storyteller, and so we can do it all, and it's a new generation of storyteller, it's a new generation of filmmaker, and YouTube's a great platform to actually have people see it. When I was young making stuff, I had 5 people see it, the people that are just my friends, so to have that opportunity is really amazing. I think we're gonna see some incredible filmmakers in the next 5 years.
Yeah, I agree, and because you are here, Masters of the Universe, I retweeted you last week, because I take that one personally, because Shira, I was always growing up, like Shira is the power, So that's huge. That's awesome.
Yeah, we're starting Masters of the Universe. I mean, we're still a ways away. We're getting this script in shape and getting everything designed and figuring it out. It's a long process, but I'm excited. It's something that's very dear to my heart. I've always loved, Man at Arms, Beastman, Orko, all these characters, and of course Shira. And you'll have to see if Shira makes an appearance in this movie. She's a little down the line of as the lore goes on, so you have to see if there's hints or things of Shira as we go.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for that. You have to at least let me be a reporter in the movie.
That's kind of fun. All right. Like an April O'Neil type, but
so
in our thing.
Old school reporter.
I like it.
John Chu, you are amazing. It was such a pleasure having you
here.
Thank
you so much.
Sharing all your stories. Follow him. Check out the YouTube channel, youtube.com/DStudio. Amazing content there, and also on Twitter @Jon M Chu. Go do it.